Hey guys, welcome back to Front Seat Driver. My name's Jason. Today we're going to talk about the possible new Corvette Manta Ray, the Grand Sport, the GT, and the possibly new E-Ray electric Corvette of the future. So today I want to talk to you about an article I found on Corvette Forum the other day, and some information that I found today on the internet was actually from 3 years ago, but it may help at least confirm one part of this article. And I will leave links to these articles so that way if you would like to go back and review them for yourself, you're more than welcome to. And if you're a subscriber to my friend Justin over at Horsepower Obsessed, you may have already heard some of this information, but I'm going to kind of give you my take on it. Let me know if you're actually interested in the C8 Corvette. You know, it's something that I was very interested in. I'm still really interested in it. And I thought about waiting for the C8 to come out before I bought another car. But if any of you watch my videos, you know I didn't. I went ahead and bought a Lamborghini. I don't necessarily regret my decision yet. I guess if the Corvette comes out and it's really nice, maybe I will. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. So this guy goes by the name of Unlimited Power on the Corvette forum. And he says he's close enough to the inside to know the following about GM's plans for the Corvette. So it appears as though he's not actually an employee, but that he's some kind of subcontractor. So he goes on to say here in the beginning of this article that the C8 Corvettes that we see at the Nürburgring are the real thing. They're the 2020 Corvette Manta Ray. It's a base Corvette with an LT1 V8 and about 520 horsepower, 485 pound-feet of torque. He also says that it will be a DCT transaxle, so there's going to be basically no manuals. I know we thought there was going to be a manual with the clutch-by-wire system, but it does not appear so. He also says that the interior will be somewhat of a higher quality, which I hope that it is, because with the C7 I actually think it's pretty nice inside, but it definitely isn't as nice as, you know, some of the other cars that you see out there, especially sports cars. And I've kind of always felt that the Corvette lacked, you know, quality on the interior, but I really do like the C7, especially if you have the dry carbon or either of the, you know, carbon fiber interiors. He does say, again, as I already stated, that it will not be at Porsche or Ferrari levels, and again, that is fair, because if you're not paying $200,000 for a car, you can't expect to have the same interior as those cars. In 2021, GM will revolutionize the Corvette lineup, he says. They're going to come out with two different high-end models, one being the Corvette Grand Tour, aka a GT, and a Corvette Grand Sport. The GT will be as luxurious as if Cadillac had designed it, because basically they did design it. It's a true GT car and will have acoustic glass, heavy sound deadening, and special wheels and tires for cross-country touring that will have, with a twist of the mode, you can handle any road or any track. So the GT will have a version of Cadillac's 4.2-liter twin-turbo V8 with the turbos moved to the sides. And they say that this will be the quietest V8 GM has ever developed. So next in the lineup will be the Grand Sport, and he says that that is for the Insane Sports version and will feature additional escalating packages with more and more track orientation. But this is what I find funny. He goes on to say that GM found that buyers liked the name Grand Sport better than their alphanumeric gibberish Z06, so they ran with it. I don't know anyone that wanted a Grand Sport instead of a Z06 because they thought the name was better. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So many car manufacturers have numbers in there. I find that to be a little silly, so I'm not sure how much accuracy that has in it. He goes on to say that the Grand Sport will be powered by a beastly 5.5-liter twin-turbo V8 that is said to be frighteningly powerful and in private track sessions has dominated both the Germans and Italians. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that the Z06 and the ZR1 is already doing that. He did go on to say how Corvettes are sold is definitely going to change, and I actually really like this. He says any GM dealer will be able to sell the Corvette brand, but on the flip side, it will be far more difficult for dealers to qualify to sell Corvettes. He says you won't have to worry about Joey, the Chevy Cruise expert, wrenching on your Corvette. And I have to say, I've experienced this, and I'm very glad, because I've brought my Corvette in to have the dealership here near my house take a look at it for some issues. And honestly, they only have one person that can work on it, which is fine. I mean, I definitely want somebody who works on Corvettes to be the one to work on it. But I have felt like they weren't they didn't know as much as I felt like they should about the Corvette. So I think that's something that will benefit every Corvette owner. They will require the Corvette techs to be certified. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to help, GM step up their game when it comes to repairs with the Corvette. So this coincides with something that I found on the internet today. It was an article from about 3 years ago where it said that GM had trademarked the name E-Ray. So that goes along with their Manta Ray, E-Ray, and the E-Ray being an electric car. So this very well could be the C9, could be the E-Ray. Unless, of course, they are going to use this as part of their ZR1 type package, the one that we've heard about that has 800 horsepower to the rear wheels and an electric motor pushing 200 horsepower to the front wheels. Maybe that could be the E-Ray. But either way, it looks like they're moving in a direction at that point that I'm not really interested in. And so anyway, that's all the information that I have today, and I hope everybody enjoyed this. Give me your opinion of also the electric. If you are interested in Corvette coming out with an electric car, let me know. I'm really not. The exhaust sound is something that is very important to me as much as any part of speed or whatever. And hearing a car with virtually, or not hearing a car with sound, I can't get past that. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes in the future. But anyway, hope everybody enjoys it. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.